Record numbers of COVID infection rates are now being recorded right across Europe. In France, there are now 1 million cases. 2/3 of its population are under curfew. The country's highly regarded health service is becoming overwhelmed. And there's the starkest warning yet about the resurgence of the virus.
If we look at the trajectory of the epidemic, the virus is spreading more quickly now than in the spring.
In Spain, the government says the pandemic is out of control, and Prime Minister Pedro Sánchez has released research from a public health institute tripling the number of COVID cases from 1 to 3 million. He says some regions failed to detect the actual number of cases. He's being criticized by some regions for not imposing a national lockdown, but he refuses to do so.
We want to avoid at all costs for people to be locked down at home like they were in the spring. We know the sacrifices it takes and the economic and social consequences it brings.
In Belgium, the government has also stopped short of a national lockdown while announcing more restrictions. Hospital admissions in the past fortnight have increased by 254% compared with the past 2 weeks, and latest positive testing figures stand at nearly 10,000 people a day, 75% up on last week. Health workers say the situation is getting critical.
A lot of people are off work. They're exhausted, tired. Therefore, the challenge is to continue and provide the best quality care possible despite these challenges.
And the challenges all over Europe, west and east, are getting greater by the day, along with the pressure on politicians to weigh up more restrictive measures and their impact on economies and jobs. Andrew Simmons, Al Jazeera.